I was like, fuck, there's a lot of you guys here. That's dope. It's been a while, you know? It's been a while since I've actually had to kind of sit down and talk to you guys and kind of get that pressure or that feeling again, right, of fight week. So as I walked in here, it just kind of hit me. So I'm actually tripping out as we speak.
That's awesome. First title fight.
I've been in like fucking La La Land lately.
The first title fight obviously didn't go your way, but I mean, I'm imagining the value of that lesson and everything you learn. I mean, are there things that you take from that entire experience that you go, here's what we need to tweak this time around?
Oh, yeah, 100%, man. I was just talking about that. I said I've changed everything about my life, down to the way I live, to the way I eat, to the way I train, the people who are in my corner. Everything is new and improved, right? Only thing you can do after a loss is see if you can get better. Can you pick yourself up? That's what I did, and that's the journey, you know? You fight, you win, or you fight or you lose, and then you get there and you either get better or you get worse. And if you get worse, you got to keep getting better. So that's the sport that we're in.
Nice. The goal here, of course, is to walk away with the world title, but I do wonder, after the Ultimate Fighter, are you just looking forward to getting there and punching Alexander Volkanovski in the face a little bit?
100%, 100%. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. We've been at this all year, literally all year. So to finally have it 2 days, 3 days away right now, it's like, fuck, please, like, no one catch COVID. No one, nothing happened. Like, let's just get in there and get this done.
Yeah. He's a well-rounded fighter, of course. I mean, anybody at the highest level is. But is there any one position or part of the game where you see him as most dangerous?
His stand-up, obviously, you know, his ability to stay disciplined in there and showcase his skills and movements. He's very good at that. And there's windows where he sees them with other opponents and he takes them and he finishes. So he's got everything, you know. He's a champion for a reason. I give him nothing but credit. You know, I talk my shit, but you know, at the end of the day, I do have respect.
How about yourself? I mean, your striking is clearly well improved as well, but at the end of the day, I got to think that jiu-jitsu is still your bread and butter. I mean, do you still view yourself as, you know, I want to get it to that submission world and drown them there, or do you feel like you can win this on the feet?
I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to get comfortable, legitly comfortable everywhere. Not just I can bang with you and I can take your hit, you know. I'm starting to play the chess game a lot better now, you know, and I said it before where I would go in there and I would just try to figure it out on the spot. Now I'm training, I'm learning skills, I'm finally, I feel like a beginner. As weird as it looks right now, me fighting for the belt, I feel like a beginner. And that's the scary part, because me feeling this way and what I'm doing with people at the gym and how I'm fighting, you guys seem to love it, and I seem to want to keep training and get better. So it's getting to the point where I want to be unstoppable everywhere, you know, and that's ultimately my goal, to where you say when you fight me, you're fucked on all angles, you know?
Last thing for me, I mean, you're a beginner, but it is a lifelong journey. I mean, walking away from with a win here, a UFC title, can you put into words what it would mean for you?
It would just mean mission accomplished, you know? It's something that I set out to do from a very young age, you know, from down, I could think about it when I was a kid looking at my dad, watching boxing fights on Fridays and saying, hey man, I'm gonna be a world champ. So to do it, especially on this month, this year, would really mean a lot.
Brian, are you surprised how much you seem to get on Alex's nerves?
Yeah.
Is it mutual, or are you just kind of surprised, taken aback by it? He just seems to get more and more irritated the more and more he talks about you.
Yeah, I was surprised, bro. I was like, what the fuck did I do? Like, all right, I showed up late, relax. Like it was, I don't know if someone's telling him to build the fight or trying to do something, but I feel like he's doing a horrible job at it. And just stop, you know, just be you, bro. Like, you've never done this before. And maybe I do get under his nerves, who knows, you know? I think maybe I am under his skin and he don't like me. So for whatever that is, I mean, it is what it is, you know?
You mentioned about how one of his best abilities is his ability to stay composed in the cage on his feet. Do you think actually this, if he is as annoyed as he seems to be, is this going to work against him on Saturday?
I mean, I'll probably just look at him and blow him a kiss and see if he fucking gets more pissed off. I don't know. We'll see what happens, you know? He's a man who I doubt will let emotions come in the way when it comes to fighting, maybe outside. I don't think he's gonna break character, right? I think he's gonna stay focused. So am I. So we'll see though. If I can poke the bear in there, I will.
And this is one of those rare times in a fight where it's almost like everyone's in agreement who you're going to fight after this one. Max Holloway's still out there. You know, you had that great first fight. Is that the one you want? Should you win the title?
I mean, I think that goes without saying. You know, he's. I said it. Us three are gonna be at the top for a bit. You know, and I don't see myself going nowhere. Maybe other than another weight class, potentially, maybe in the future, right? As I get older, but as of right now, that's the fight to make. You know.
Thanks,
But I have to become successful.
Hey, Brian, right here. Brian, you know, obviously before the layoff, you know, you were known for your jiu-jitsu and you were known for your hands. When we saw you against the zombie, just full, multifaceted striking attack. Was there anyone that you felt like you wanted to model your striking after as you grew, or is it just what you worked on in the gym and that's just how, you know, the stance and everything, the management of the distance, that's how you came out?
No, there's definitely people who I look at, and I'll be honest with you, I have no idea who their names are. I follow pages on Instagram, right? And then you see like moves of the day or techniques of the day or fights or little things like that, and you go, hey, you know what? That doesn't seem too far-fetched. I can do that. And I'll go in there and I'll make it happen. I go, oh shit, okay, like that works. Pick up things from watching. I'm a visual learner, you know. So whenever I see things or I see people, I follow people that I've trained with. I see what they're doing, you know, like Liam Batko, you know, Kevin Ross and stuff like that. Like I see these guys and I train with them and other people, and I just start picking things up, even from movies.
Last time when you were going to fight Max Holloway, that year you obviously had so much going on. Your Modelo commercial aired all the time. You were getting shouted out by Robert Downey Jr. Now going into this one, do you feel like, how would you say like what you learned from that going into now the latest opportunity of having all that attention and now getting another shot at all of it again?
I learned to I've learned to have the attention and be in that situations when it's time to, you know. When it's time to work, it's time to work. When it's time to have fun, it's time to have fun. And that's something that I didn't realize before. Before I would have fun and I would train. I didn't care, dude. I was at a club the week of the fight. You know, like I was partying. I was still having fun. I was like, well, as long as I'm not drinking and, you know, like, but I wasn't in the right state of mind, right? I was trying to do everything at once. That's kind of how I am. I try to just, you know, get everything solved. This time it's like, yo, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna stay at home. And I even got a call actually, and I was gonna go to a club this Saturday. I was gonna go to a club, but then my girl was like, you better knock that shit off. I don't know where she's at, but I was like, you're right. Because I haven't done anything, right? And I was like, it's like the little things always hit, and I'm like, that. And I'm like, wait, no, you're right. And I texted everyone, I said, hey, bro, like, I'm gonna stay in. Like, I have to stay in. Otherwise, I was gonna be at a badass club with the party and everything.
Final question is a very important one. Do you miss your long hair?
I do, man. It's coming back. Slowly but surely, you know. It's growing. I think it's braidable. We'll see if it's braidable for you guys. But I miss it. It's Ortega I was not digging him. His fight skills, yeah, but his fucking look, hell no. Got a fucking egghead.
Brian, aquí atrás. Vas a pelear en el mes de la herencia hispana. Hay mucho entre los latinos peleando ahora. Canelo, Brandon Moreno. ¿Para ti es un reto más grande ahora por lo que vive el deporte mexicano o es una pelea más en tu carrera?
Es otra pelea en mi carrera. Lo que anda pasando, anda corriendo esto durante unos meses y tiempos importantes y de historia de nuestra raza, de nuestra gente. Y obviamente sí pone un tipo de presión para mí diciendo, ¿sabes qué? Tengo que continuar con esto, tengo que seguirle adelante por los mexicanos. Pero yo soy una persona que intenta mirar las cosas de diferentes maneras, todo bueno, ¿verdad? Y me digo, pues, ¿cómo lo miro bueno, verdad? Tenemos los hispanos, los mexicanos aquí, haciendo las peleas principales de la noche. Tenemos Nick Díaz, me tenemos a mí, ¿verdad? Gente latina aquí en esta tarjetoleta y estamos peleando. Y estamos representando a la raza, estamos siguiendo adelante. Y con eso yo creo que también la gente anda viendo, ¿verdad? Toda la raza y la gente hispana y latinos están viendo todo eso. Y pues como dice Brandon Moreno, a seguirle adelante, si se puede, cabrones.
Ya lo dijiste en inglés, pero en español, las diferencias del Brian Ortega de antes al de ahora en esta pelea contra Volkanovski.
La diferencia es que yo ya tengo un equipo nuevo, tengo una mente diferente en entrenamiento, tengo nuevas técnicas. Si han visto la última pelea que tuve, estuvo muy buena esa pelea, de demostrar al mundo qué tipo de peleador soy ahora. Y ahora entre ya 10 meses más que me han dado para entrenar, sigo afilando ese cuchillo y ahora para meterme ahí y a matar como siempre.
Just a quick one to fuel up the rivalry a little bit. We talked to Alex Volkanovski earlier, and he called you unprofessional, surrounded by yes men, and that you are a phony guy that acted like a douchebag, basically. So what's your answer to that?
I mean, people only see certain things, you know. I'm not here to talk shit. If he has something to say, I'll talk to him one-on-one when there's no cameras. Fuck the bullshit. I'll come get at you in person. You really want to go there? I'll fucking fight you in the elevator if you want. But I think if me and him were to be in a room and actually hang out, for real, we'd be all right. We'd be good acquaintances, you know. But other than that, you know, I'm gonna keep letting him fucking butcher his sales pitch for this fight. Yeah.